So amidst the hate, rhetoric, and clickbait, Stadia content creators are rallying together to show gamers the truth. Let's get into it.
Stay sick cause I follow my gut. They say I was pushing my luck. I'ma push me a matte all black truck. Oh, I'm not sorry.
What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It is your boy MM2K back again with another video. Before we get too deep into this Stadia dosage, do me a huge favor, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when your boy's dropping these doses. I appreciate all of y'all straight up. Y'all know the slogan, y'all know the deal. I am not too proud to ask. Let's get into it. All right, so I get it that this platform is far from perfect at its initial release, okay? And there is some rational disdain out there in regards to calling it a launch. You know what I'm saying? I think early access and rolling it out in a more appealing way for an early access probably would have been a better way to do that. And then the kind of like big rollback of some features that when this thing was originally announced, people thought were going to come at the release of this thing. But that was a while ago. You got to get over it, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does this thing provide? What is it about? How does it stack up? You know what I'm saying? Those are the reasonable conversations to have, and we're still stuck in superficial land as far as I'm concerned. All right. And a lot of that is because there's just a fundamental hate that has nothing to do with recent events. Okay. That hate boils down to two things. One, how dare this thing? How dare this thing have the audacity to lack a dedicated solution? Or like, how does this thing try to pretend like it's a viable first option? You know what I'm saying? And secondly, I need clicks, and nothing better to help me with that fact in a slow embed of news than to beat up on this thing right here. And they've tried to take this thing down before it even started. You know what I'm saying? And I've said before, this has nothing to do with recent events. People are trying to caveat facts and pull the wool over gamers' eyes to make it seem that way. But their hate and their disdain has history well before this thing was officially announced, all right? People lied and said solely an online solution wouldn't work. Then they were proven wrong with Projekt. People lied and said that games just on the system once it did release were just too expensive. Then we showed them discounts that made outlets like Xbox match price them, okay? These are outlets that quote unquote don't care about Stadia, right? They ain't thinking about Stadia. But once Stadia dropped their prices, guess what they did? We showed you that. We also showed you where people lied and said that the marquee game Destiny was better played elsewhere. And guess what we had to do in response to that? That infamous video that changed the whole conversation that people running to Twitter. Well, the thing works. I know we told you it didn't work before. It works. You know. Then you still got pundits that run with the Stadia. It's been silent for 40 days, and we had to debunk that, right? And Stadia came out and debunked that as well. And those are just some of the more inflammatory things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how do we forget too the infamous Paul Tassi Stadia is dead because Destiny is dead, and then we had Android police come out right after him and shut him up and defeat their purpose. And they still tried to run and twist those words. So the hate is profound, and you guys got to understand where it's coming from. It's coming from people that never want to see a dedicated solution excel. I mean, a dedicated online solution excel, all right? And they need clicks. That's it. That's where it's coming. That's for the overwhelming majority of the disdain. That's where it's coming from, all right? Now, to combat that, for the sake of the unsuspecting gamer, because like I've said earlier, I've had issues with people bringing up certain things in a certain way, trying to shut down the discussion, because the unsuspecting gamer is the person they should really be serving, opposed themselves, right? And to help combat all that, instead of just sitting on our hands and saying behind the scenes, oh man, this sucks, we are now doing something very, very fantastic, not only for the Stadia community, but to keep the whole gaming community in the know and keep them engaged while we enjoy this platform. And what is that thing? Well, you'll see on the screen right now. Courtesy of Stadia Source, we are now officially, when I say we, I mean Stadia content creators, but you know, Stadia Source is sponsoring something called Super Saturday, Stadia Super Saturday. All right, and this is here courtesy of StadiaSource.com. You can go to the article and check it out. I'll leave a link to it below as well. And it starts off like this. We here at Stadia Source are all about the greater Stadia community. And with that, we are proud to announce an event called Stadia Super Saturday. This event will be held on February 15th and will feature Stadia creators from across the world showcasing their content. Whilst things are subject to change, at present, the Stadia creators and ourselves at Stadia Source plan on running content for most of the day. Content will come across all time zones as we plan to start early in the morning, GMT, and finish during the night in PST time zone. So you will be able to take part no matter where you are in the world. All right. And here's a list of those that will be participating so far. We got Cloud Gaming X, Club Stadia, Glory of Stadia, my homie LXIV. I know I butchered that. He done told me 1,000 times how to pronounce that and I screwed that up. You know what I'm saying? We got Sounds of Stadia. We got Stadia Arcadia. We got the homies at Stadia Cast. Oh, look at here. We got Stadia Dosage. We got Stadia Player One. We got Stadia Source, and we got Stadia Talk. And they also announced that there's potential for more creators as well. So here's what I have to say to all that. And this is going to be a fantastic event, and I urge you to go to the article per the link below to check out more details on that. Here's what I have to say all that. First and foremost, that's a hell of a list of people for a dead platform. You know what I'm saying? You guys can't listen to the rhetoric. You know what I mean? I get told all the time. Just like I'm sure these people are told individually, you guys are the only Stadia people out there. And it's a farce. Stadia gamers, they want to enjoy the platform. They're enthusiasts. They don't have time to get in this muck. They know what it's about. They know that it's in early access right now. So to be sitting there having these conversations like it's a full-fledged console that's been out for several years or a couple of decades, they know is a full man's errand. They're trying to enjoy the platform, appreciate it for what it is, and help build it to where it gets to that status, which we believe will kick off in 2020. And trust me, because gaming is a $300 billion industry in 2025, as it's been quoted, Google's not going anywhere anytime soon. They're rounding up the troops internally, and they're getting ready for a full-fledged launch. And we know that because we interact with the platform on a regular basis. And we just want the community to see what we already know. So come and join us Super Saturday, February 15th. Your boy will be part of the festivities as well. I'll be running some games, you know what I'm saying, for a couple hours. I may be doing a little bit more, we'll see. And check us out. Great content creators. All of them are great content creators. You have a great sponsor in Stadia Source, you know what I mean? And check them out, definitely. And if you have the platform, come out of the shadows. You know what I'm saying? You can check us here at Stadia Dosage. You can rap to me. My DMs are open. You can talk to me anytime, or you can talk to anybody within the community. Any of these great community members, they all have open door policies when it comes to questions and stuff like that. Great community. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely join us as we get ready to kick off Super Saturday. We'll do another reminder right before the kickoff, but February 15th, be there or be square. And with that, it is it from your boy MM2K. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, because like I always say, who cares what I think? But if you did like what I had to say, check out the links below to follow me. Those links will lead you to the Broadband Bullies, PNTS Network, Hard Knock Digital Culture, and the Stadia Dosage. And with all that said, don't listen to the muck. Come and join us Super Saturday. You all have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.